Hello, everyone. My name is Andrew. I'm a member of the JSOM's Deans Council, and today I'll be interviewing Gisela here. So first off, I want to thank Gisela for taking time out of her very busy schedule to sit down and talk with us. So let's just get started. So Gisela, tell us a little bit about your background.
Thank you for having me, Andrew. So I am originally from Honduras. I was actually born there, and my family and I moved here when I was 10 years old. So it's been a while that I've been in Texas, and we moved to Irving, which is around 30 to 40 minutes away from campus. Essentially, we made our move here to Texas, and that's pretty much my background.
So during the college application process, why did you decide on UTD and JSOM in particular? Because I know Texas has a lot of great schools like SMU and UNT and UT Austin, but what made you decide on UT Dallas in particular?
So for me, I think one of the biggest factors was what I had heard about from other people. So I had a good connection with people who were a year or two older, and they had chosen UT Dallas. They talked about the professors, the campus, the overall area, and the opportunities. And I was also very interested in the business school. So I heard about JSOM and accounting in particular. I was originally a finance major, but I think what led me to JSOM is just the reputation that it had with other people, what I had heard about, of course, the students themselves, the professors, and then just the fact that it was so close to Irving. So it was very convenient. And then, of course, the fact that I think they really value students who do well in high school. And so I think that also helped. There's a lot of opportunities for that.
Yeah, I know a lot of kids on campus are actually pretty close by in terms of where they're from originally, because UTD is kind of done as a commuter school because a significant portion of the student population just commutes to school from home.
Yeah, I think it just saves you a lot of money, so it works.
Yeah, it's financials are a big reason why a lot of people pick UTD as well, because they give out very generous scholarships and it's also very cost effective. So you're a graduate student now, and you were part of the PPA program, which is the professional program for accounting. And as you said, you're on the accounting track. So what made you go on the accounting track? Because you said you were a finance major before, and what specifically pushed you to join the PPA program?
Yeah, so for me, yes, I was a finance major just because I thought it was broad enough and I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. So I had picked finance. And then I remember I signed up for the freshman mentor program, and I had a mentor, and she was an accounting major. And she talked to me about DMHP, which is the honors program for JSOM. She talked to me about the PPA which is essentially like a fast track program with a lot of recruiting opportunities for students through that. And yeah, she really talked to me about the opportunities associated with accounting particularly. And she just talked it up so much that I really wanted to make my major switch. And then I also applied to the DMHP because of her. So I was a freshman, and then she talked to me about the program. And so I was able to come in as a transfer student. And so she essentially was the big inspiration behind that. And then she talked to me about PPA, and I just really liked accounting from what I had seen in some classes and what I had heard from professionals in the field. So I thought it would be a good field to go into. And I think, there's a lot of opportunity for students. It's a lot of work. I think it's a tricky major, it's not the easiest thing out there, but I think that the rewards and the benefits definitely exceed the costs.
Yeah, I definitely think so. After being at UTD for so many years and being in the business school, what are some resources you would recommend to JSOM students, but also UTD students in general?
Yeah, so I think one of the biggest one is all the mentorship program opportunities that are out there, because I think students themselves have actually navigated through the hardships and all the tips. So I think enrolling in any mentorship or just finding a mentor, whether it be an upperclassman or even a professor or a TA or something, I think that is definitely helpful. I think the CMC, all the career management opportunities definitely help, because I think what I like about JSOM a lot is that they really focus on the career aspect of it. Like, they're really preparing us for the internships for the interviews, for all types of business opportunities. So I think taking advantage of all of those resources that are out there are definitely good. Mock interview days are definitely helped me, because I know when I was a freshman, I was just too shy and paralyzed to really do a good interview with an employer. So I think just doing those mock interview days definitely helped me. And I think it would be a good resource for anybody to have. And then, of course, just networking, I think, with pretty much anybody, whether it be other students. I know, especially in JSOM, people are always getting internships, right? And it's usually they also say, their employer says, do you know anybody else who might be good for the company? So there's some opportunities that have definitely come up as a result of that I have seen other students get. And so I think networking with your fellow students, networking with professor even, they may have some career opportunities that they may pass on to you. So definitely the CMC mentorship programs and just networking all around.
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunities at JSOM. You just got to go find it.
Yeah, exactly. It's a little bit of work, but I think,
definitely
it'd be worth it.
So to kind of close off, what are some recommendations you have for incoming students or students who are kind of on the fence when deciding on UTD or other schools?
Maybe recommendations would be just kind of think about what you're looking for in a program. I think JSOM itself, like I said before, has a lot of opportunities for career management, especially for accounting too. I think it's a really good school for accounting. I know there's a lot of companies that are headquartered in Dallas, and so there's a lot of firms and accounting firms. And so if someone were to go into accounting and intern for an accounting firm, I think that they would get a lot of really valuable experience just from all the clients and the companies that are in this area. Especially with some specific firms. I know there's students who go to UT or who go to other universities, and then they end up in Dallas because the Dallas office just has more activity going on. So I think if you're going for accounting, I think UT Dallas and JSOM particularly is a really, really good choice. Of course, if you're looking for other fields, I think I can't speak too much on other majors opportunities, but I think for accounting particularly, it's good. And then just think about, like the cost benefit analysis, essentially. Like, there's definitely a lot of benefits with financial aid and scholarships, a lot of opportunities, a lot of networking opportunities. And so I would say just think about what you value and then make a decision based on that.
Yeah. Well, that wraps up our interview today. Thank you so much, Gisela, once again, for sitting down with us. And
yeah, thank you for having me.
So until next time, I'll see you guys then.